Yo, what
Hey,
up,
recording a
everybody?
podcast.
This is Don't Say That Podcast. I'm Frizz.
And I'm Adrien.
All right, brother. So I hear that you've been doing your stand up, and the last time we talked, your hands were trembling.
Oh,
You
dude,
couldn't
yeah,
get
yeah,
your
yeah.
joke out. It was pretty bad.
Yeah, it was hard being
But
racist. It was very hard being racist at first.
yeah, it is. So it always is. But you got back up on that horse,
Yeah.
and so how was your next set?
So I've had since that time, I think I've had maybe two sets since then.
Mhm.
And for sure two. I know for sure two. Since then. And dude, fucking murder. The first night that I did it, that I had I was kind of nervous because I was like, I'm not gonna do that with that joke again. And I had accidentally started it. Like I did the first Facebook joke or whatever,
Mhm.
and then I had fucking stumbled like 3 words into that joke, the racist one, the one about being black,
Mhm.
and I was like, fuck, I'm already here. So I just went with it, and then there was already this was made me. I mean, it's weird to say, but it made me a little more comfortable. Where there were actually black people in the crowd this time, like it wasn't all white crowd,
Mhm.
and they fucking died. Like them laughing, and then like the other people seeing them laugh made it to where like everybody was a little more comfortable to laugh, so people were actually laughing. And then by the time I had gotten through my because I sent you my that drug test joke, right?
I believe so. Yeah. Yeah.
Um, I did that one, and by the time I had did that joke, everyone was already fucking like dying and fucking like you know what I mean, already like hell yeah.
Mhm.
And then last night I had a show at the Hawaiian Vapor. I think it's dude, I don't know what the fuck that place was, to be 100% honest with you. It's called like Hawaiian Vapor. It's like a vapor bar. Like for sure, I know for sure they sold. I'm 100% positive they sold fucking like vape cartridges
Well, it
and
was
you know what
probably
I
like
mean,
one of
like
those like oxygen
batteries.
bars and shit where like do they have like the shit on like
No, they don't got one of those.
no?
It's like a legit like I said, for sure they had like cartridges. Like
Almost like
I
a
seen them
cigar
hung up
bar for vapes.
kind of, but I didn't see anybody smoking. I mean, there were people in there vaping, but I mean, it wasn't like a bar where people were chilling around, like, and there weren't necessarily seating areas for people to like hang out necessarily. It looked like it honestly looked like it was an old dispensary and somebody just tore down a couple like barriers so that people can get in easier. You know what I mean?
Cool.
Like where they had the cartridges for the vape and stuff like that were behind a wall with
Mm-hmm.
like a big window through it, but you could also go around the window and go inside. So like I didn't go in there because I don't vape, and I wasn't trying to buy any cartridges because it looked
Mm-hmm.
like it was just like a store in there. And then like there was a bar, but the bar looked like handmade. Like it looked like somebody just got like a piece of wood and then like probably some more wood to stand it up. Like I'm not
Portland.
shitting on the Hawaiian Vapor. Shout out to Hawaiian Vapor for having me. It was a nice place. Like
Portland.
the thing I went to. But like I said, I couldn't tell what the fuck it was. And then like I was like, oh, I'm gonna get a drink. And like I said, it was supposed to be a bar, but there was no I don't they weren't selling hard liquor.
It's
And
like
I don't know
beers and
what
stuff.
yeah, a couple beers, some seltzers and like some like
Homemade kombucha.
no, like Mike's hard shit, like stuff like that.
Okay, so it was like they probably just didn't have like their liquor license. They probably just had like the one where you could just serve beers and shit.
Probably. I don't know. I don't know how that shit works. And then,
Yeah,
but
it's
also I only had a debit card, so I was like, and I didn't see a machine for debit card. All I saw was like a cash box. So I was like, okay, man, I don't want to walk up and be like, hey, do you guys have do you guys take card? So I was like, I was whatever, fuck it. But um, that's night show was pretty dope. I got to hang out and talk to some pretty dope comics, dude. It's pretty tight to start like. So after I fucking like I didn't kill the first night I did it. I did really really good. Like
Hmm.
I'll put that I did really really good for a bit for fucking bombing. the week before. Like for the fact that like that shit went down, I was able to meet and hang out with some pretty decent comics. Like got some like contact information from a couple of them. Start following their Instagrams. They started fucking with me, so it was pretty tight. Like I got to hang out with them before during the show last night, which is also pretty tight. Hanging out with these dudes, you know what I mean? It's fucking it's wild, dude. Because like the dude, the main one that I got to hang out with and talk to, who's kind of like he's been introducing me more to everybody. Like if there's somebody there, he'll be like, "Hey, this is Adrien. Adrien, this is whatever." This would just won the Portland's. He just advanced in the Portland's funniest competition. He's supposed to be going to the quarterfinals pretty soon. So that's just supposed to be pretty tight. Yeah, Wednesday if I can fucking if my old lady's off, we're gonna go see that. Go fucking see how that shit goes for a show.
Nice.
Dude, it's fucking wild as fuck, this whole comedian shit. Like
well, bro, when you're in a small enough market, it's cool to stay. It's like you see the progress you make, you know what I mean? Like just week to week, just sticking with it, you know, eating a bag of dicks one week and coming back killing the next, you know. It's just it's all working out, man. And that's what I mean. Like you just gotta stick with it. And like even you had that moment in your car, it's like, fuck, dude, do I really want to do this? Am I gonna keep coming back here with the room full of these fucking jerk offs? It's like, yeah, I am. I am gonna keep coming back here because I'm gonna kill it every time.
Yeah, dude. It's been kind of pretty tight. Like I don't know. It's one thing I'm kind of getting a kick out of, and like I'm actually liking is that like it's legitimately like 5-10 minutes of your time. Like if you play it that way. Like last night, I didn't stay for the whole show. Like I should have stayed because that guy I was talking to, he was the headliner. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna stay and watch a set. But I got high as fuck, and I was like, I'm going home. And then so it was pretty tight. Like I was literally there for like an hour, did 5 minutes, and then I was like, I'm out. Nice. And like that's pretty tight. Like I like that. Be like being able to be somewhere. Like hopefully I get turned this into a career to where I can go out and do like 2 hours worth of shows, show up for my 15 minutes, do my 15 minutes, head to the next place. Like because there's a bunch of comedy places up here. You know what I mean? But like if I could do like 4 shows a night, 2 shows a night, you know what I mean? And just do 15 minutes and come home and chill, then that'd be tight.
Yep. Just be a cool opening act for all the big acts that roll through town.
Well, I mean, I'm not trying to do that shit, bro. I'm trying to fucking go. I'm trying to go places, dog. I'm trying to
for the Northwest.
My thing is, I'm trying to figure out how I can get good enough now, huh? No, I'm trying to maybe try to go on tour, like not go on tour, but like hit up places like. Not so much set up like, hey, I want to come here and sell at your place. Be like hit up places and be like, hey, I'm gonna be in town. Do you have like a spot?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Or like and try and work my way around places and just like, hey, I'm gonna be in town this week. Would you happen to have a spot? I'm gonna be in town this. Would you have? And not necessarily so much be like, hey, come see me at this place.
You want to be a gunslinger, is what you want to be.
Hey, bro, I'm trying to make this shit a career.
Trying to make this a gunslinging tournament, bro. And you're trying to come into people's towns and be like, I need something that you got.
Yeah, basically.
That's cool.
But also, like, use it as a chance to see shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Anytime you can take a talent on the go and use it to travel, that's like just a bonus.
Yeah, hey,
like you'd be very surprised how rare people leave their towns or how rare people actually get to travel.
Yeah. Well, like I was talking to one of the comedians the other night, and I was asking, I asked him how long he's been doing comedy. He's like 6 years, and dude's a fucking murderer. Like he went on before me, but it's at open mic, and I'm thinking like, damn, bro, like I get it. You're here. The reason why he's honestly there is to sharpen to practice his sets. He's there to work material. He's not there to like kill a room or like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's there to like, I'm gonna try this shit out. I'm gonna work on it till it gets good, and I'm gonna work this into my set to where I can go somewhere and get paid. But I was sitting thinking like, how the fuck are you not like in the middle of fucking like Idaho or like Kentucky or in the middle of somewhere not doing stand-up for some motherfuckers that have never heard of you before and destroying the room there? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't understand why you're 6 years in comedy here. Like, You should be going back and forth between here and LA every once in a while. Like at least you know what I mean. Like I don't like that's what I'm trying to do. Like you know what I mean. By 6 years, I'm trying
you
to
know
like
what's crazy
sell
though, man? It's
motherfucking
like a
places.
lot of people like, I mean, some people hit it and can hit the LA and hit it big and do all that shit, but like some people are just like you said, people you never heard of going to towns you never heard of and just killing it and making money. They
Dude, I'm
just
trying to do that shit. I'm
or
trying to do
just
that shit.
or not even
Trying to
just
go
like making
everywhere.
money, like they're just making enough to get on to the next place, get a beer, and move on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. I honestly don't even know if he's even doing that. Like, I don't know what he's doing. Like I said, we just talked for a minute, but
Mhm.
that was like I feel kind of rude, and I asked him that, like, damn, what are you still like? And like I even told him, like, I understand you're here working material, but like, how come you are not like it's a Monday? Why are you not like I understand you're here working material, but like, what the fuck, dude? Like on he's good enough to be out, like you know what I mean, hitting shit, doing like I said, what I want to be doing in a couple years or a year. Like he's good enough to be going somewhere,
Mhm.
destroying a room, and then going to another town and destroying a room. You know what I mean?
You'd never know what his situation at home is, though, man.
That is true.
He
That
may
is
have
true.
7 kids at home and
That is
like a
true.
wife, and you never know, brother. You never know what
Hey,
people's
I have that
situations are like.
minus the 7 kids, and I want to leave. That should make him want to leave more.
Sounds like a fucking Goku dad, bro. It's like, here, I'm gonna go train. I'm gonna leave the kids here. You raise them. I'll be back into every once in a while.
Yeah, like Bert Kreischer.
That too.
Yeah,
Bert.
yeah, dude. You go fucking like here. I'm gonna go make a bunch of fucking money. You spend it and raise my children, and I'll be here. Well, no, that's the only thing too is I couldn't do that. Like my thing is I'd have to. That's another reason why like this comedy thing's kind of weird for me. Like I already told my old lady if I'm ever able, it's like in the position to where I can headline a tour. Um, that year that I do the tour, where I want her to take the kids out of school, and she's just gonna homeschool them, and we're gonna get a bus, and we're just gonna go. Like, you know, we're gonna take a family bus ride while I tour fucking wherever fuck I'm touring. Like, you know what I mean? Like, then you guys can get homeschool for that year. Like that, you know what I mean? Because that'd be fucking tight too. Take them to go see everything. They can learn shit like firsthand. Like that's one of the dope things about like one of the things I'm excited the most about comedy is like if I can get good at this shit to where I can get a half hour, an hour, then uh then like why not use this as like my favorite thing is like I said, you could do like an hour somewhere. Like the most time you do is like an hour anyway. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But like you go up there, do an hour, destroy it, and leave. Or even if you don't destroy it, go up there, do your hour, get paid, and leave. But that's legitimately an hour. So like from if anything 2 hours. So like let's say you have a show at 9, you show up at 8:30 or 8 o'clock, bust out your fucking show. You're out of there by 10:30. 10:30, you're back or whatever. But you have the whole day up until 8 o'clock to do whatever the fuck you want, and then go bust out your work, your quote unquote work, which is just bullshitting. Cause like that's what some of my set was last night. Like I ran out of material and I was just like, I started like fucking like talking shit about catching my son, reading it, bro. Okay, so this is what happened the other night. Like this is not the joke. This is not like at all how I worded the joke, but this is what happened. The other night, I laid my fucking kids down for bed, and I walk by. I hear him fucking. I hear them both of them laughing. I walk by the room. I go by walk. I'm about to walk by the room. I hear one jump to the top bunk. I hear him jump on top bunk, and I walk by. I look in the room. My youngest one, the youngest boy, is laying in his bed reading a coloring book. He just has that, and it's dark as fucking. There's no light in there whatsoever. And he just has his coloring book open, and he's looking like he's trying to read that shit. Yeah, but he's looking at this motherfucker like he's like, all right, we're figuring this bitch out. This motherfucker's not even colored. Like it's a blank coloring book, just the lines and just I mean, literally just the fucking lines in that bitch. And I'm like, what the fuck? So like I started joking about that shit on stage, but like it was just because I ran out of material after I did like 3 more. I have a what is it? I have that one. I have a joke about not quitting my other job. Like basically a callback to the racist joke about being a hardworking Mexican.
Mm-hmm.
That one, and then like I forgot I have another one. And after those, I was like, I ain't got shit. And I looked at the dude, like I looked at him, and he was like, "You still got like a minute." And I was like, "Fuck." So I brought that shit up and just started like going for however, like this is what I got. And it killed too. I was like, damn, this is fucking nuts. But like, yeah, it was fucking wild. So like I said, if I can legit get like a 30, 45, maybe an hour, like I would love to be like hit places and be like, hey, you have 15 minutes here. Do you have like hit like, you know what I mean? Hit like a Laugh Factory, a Helium, something, be like, hey, I'm not trying to take up anybody's time, but like I know you guys have sets this day. Can I like fucking get on, you know, maybe 10, 15 minutes and let me see about that. So and
Keep
try, like I
writing,
said,
bro.
try and go around places. Well, yeah, dude, that's another thing too, dude. Fucking this writing shit.
Anything funny that happens throughout your day, dude. Just like about that dude that puts the shit on his back and just does it himself. You can write a joke about that fool. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Write some
Nice, yeah.
just something he does or something he says throughout the day. Just write it in your phone. It's like he said this shit, he did that. Work it in somehow. You know what I mean? And then you can just revolve it. I mean, you got gold, bro. You got kids. You got gold, bro. It's already there. It just writes itself. You just got to be observant enough to see it.
Yeah, boy, dude. Comedy is fucking wild too, because like some shit. So like the other night, I did a joke, and I had like kind of got a little nervous in the doing the joke, but like I had just started like rambling on, and in the rambles, shit was funny, and I was like, damn, I didn't plan that shit, and but people thought it was funny. Like I started talking about like I had remember the night I told you that I did the joke about sucking, like I wouldn't do a joke, I sucked dick for whatever.
Yeah.
I had brought it, I had did like that joke, and I had brought it, mixed it in with the with like a joke about I have like fuck, which one was it? It was the strange booze and cheap, or strange women and cheap booze. Wait. Yeah. Strange women and cheap booze, or cheap booze and strange women, depending. Wait.
Bombing on your own podcast.
Yeah. Same shit. But anyway, it was like strange booze and cheap women, or cheap booze and strange women. And I think that's how, something like that. Anyway, it was basically that little term, whatever. And I was like, basically whatever side of Portland you're on. And then like I said, like I had already kind of like brought up the sucking dick on, like I wouldn't do a drug I was like dick for. And then like in rambling, I was like, yeah, but like in Portland, like in Oregon, all drugs are legal, so fucking I guess you could do mushrooms. And everybody thought it was funny. I was like, I can't do mushrooms because I'm not depressed enough. And people thought that shit was fucking hilarious.
That is
but
pretty
like,
funny. That is
I was
literally
just rambling. I didn't find it funny. Well, I mean, like I don't like that. Like I don't get it. But like I didn't really like, you know what I mean?
That's
but
a
like
hilarious
this shit that
joke,
you say
bro.
and like
That's
do,
a
that
hilarious
pretty
joke.
funny.
Well, just because everybody's like microdosing and everybody's talking about mushrooms and all up in shit, it's like yeah, I guess I can't do mushrooms. I'm not depressed enough now. So that's actually a really good joke.
Oh fuck yeah, I don't get it.
I'm gonna steal it. I'm gonna steal it from you if you don't.
You could have it because I don't get it.
I'm gonna steal that. That's hilarious.
But yeah, so like that, people like that shit. But like I said, it was literally just me high rambling and trying to keep it together. But like, it's weird. It's like learning as I go, because that's like the only way I can fucking do it. You know what I mean? Like sitting in front of a fucking, like sitting people and watching people stare at me. Like last night after I did my jokes, I was walking out because there was an intermission, and all the black people were like, that shit was funny as fuck. Those racist jokes were funny as fuck. And I was like, hell yeah. They're like, you see them white people are scared to laugh. And I was like, yeah, I seen that shit. But like I'm like fucking sitting there smoking a joint. Like it sucked too, because like the place we were right next to a dispensary. So like if you wanted to smoke, you had to go across the street. I was like, fuck. So I like bust a little mission and fucking stare at everybody over there smoking their vapes and shit. That shit was. But bro, I was high as fuck. I was all chilling with one of the fucking headliners. Like I was walking out, And he was out there. He was like, I'm feeling those jokes, bro. Them motherfuckers are funny as fuck. And I was like, hell yeah, man. He's like, bro, that joke. He's I have it like it was a joke about my son reading the coloring book. He's like, them fucking kids, bro. He's like, them kids are on some fucking wild shit. We're sitting talking and like fucking sitting there and like I passed him a joint. He passed me his joint. We're sitting there smoking. And I'm like, we're sitting there bullshit. I'm like, damn, this is pretty fucking tight. And I was like, he's like, yeah, He's like, yeah, I'm headlining tonight. And I was like, oh, for real? He's like, yeah, because it was like headline. It was headlined by Ike. Shout out to Ike. That's the dude that I was telling you that I've been fucking with the past couple of days. Like he's been dope as fuck, introducing me to like all the other headliners, all the other people who run shit. That fool's tight as fuck. So he headlined, and then underneath him was this other dude. I think his name is MC O Boy. I think I was high as fuck when he told me his name. Like I was high. I was like I was my 2 joints and then his joint into meeting this motherfucker. And I was like, Jesus Christ. Like, I think, honestly, I left because I got paranoid because my seat was gone. And I was like, I was standing in the back of the room. I was like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to go. I'm just going to go home.
I'm just going to go. Apparently, nobody
yeah,
likes
I was like,
me
I don't
enough.
even know.
I'm just, they took my seat. I'm going to go.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
That's funny, dude.
Well, bro, first when I got there, it looked like a bunch of racist white people. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, all the like one dude even went up and joked about that shit. He was like, I bet you everybody in here owns a gun and voted for Trump. Like that, bro. It was like bunch of racists. Like, but and then like by the time the show started, because there was headlined by 2 black guys. The host was a black chick. And like, you know, other black people started showing up. So like, you know what I mean? It was pretty tight. Like, you know, I was like sitting there, I was like, I ain't the only colored in here. Like, you know what I mean? Like if anything,
it's like, oh, thank God,
happens, I know
I'm not the
have
only ethnic here. They'll get my back if I start getting jumped.
Yeah, if they get jumped, I have to have their back. If I get jumped, hopefully they have my back.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I mean, well, bro, you had to see this fucking room, dude. Like legitimately, like I said, the bar looked like like the inside you couldn't fuck. Dude, I feel like shit about the bar, but I'm talking shit. I'm not talking shit about the bar.
Are you using your home Wi-Fi or are you using your hotspot?
I'm using my hotspot. Why is it fucking unstable again?
It's coming in and out, but I mean, it's like I got the gist of what everything you were going, but I think we'll be all right.
Thank God, because I was talking shit.
I was gonna say, like, before you start talking shit about this place again, let me tell you about that.
All right. But yeah, shout out to that place. Like I said, I thank you for having me. Hawaiian it was Vapor. A lovely place, Hawaiian Vapor. I will be back for the next show. Please don't fucking jump my ass when I show up again. You guys like, oh, saying some things it just threw me off. I'm not used to this kind of like my expectations. Let's put it that way. I was expecting. That's not what I was expecting. Let's put it that way. I don't know what I was expecting, but that wasn't it. Shout out to Donovan. Thank you for having me. I'm excited to do the rest of these shows.
So now that you're like have a regular schedule of shows going on now and all this shit, do you feel like it's just is it getting easier for you to get up on stage now, or do you feel like you're still getting that pre-show like, oh shit?
Nah, bro, I am fucking shitting my pants every time. Last night, same fucking. So I smoked a joint. I smoked both of my joints before I got on stage because I was stressed. Like I think if I was able to do that when I was fighting, I probably would have done it. Like
now, are you stressed up until that point you go on, or are you just stressed out like when you know you're on like almost on deck?
I'm stressed. I'm stressed from the time that I'm like on deck. So like I'll get there and I'm like, oh, we're cool, we're vibing. And then like if somebody goes up and kills, if somebody goes up and destroys, my adrenaline start pumping. Like, all right, all right, this shit's happening. Like, you know what I mean? Like, all right, yeah, we're going. When when they're like, hey, you're on deck, or like I already know the lineup and I see the guy that's before me going up, and I'm like, all right, I'm next. I get nervous. It's like it's that fighting feeling again to where I'm like
So, like you just said,
don't
you're not nervous. You're only nervous up until the point like you're about to go on. But
yeah,
until then, you're fine.
yeah, for the
And
most part.
that's good though. I mean, it's like
Yeah. And then throughout
that's
the whole set, I'm
like
nervous throughout the whole thing.
you'll get better stage presence when that happens. But I mean, you're always gonna feel nervous when you're about to go
Yeah.
perform. I mean, like everybody feels nervous, but I mean, once you're like in it, that's when you're gonna start feeling more comfortable. I mean, shit, dude, doing like jumping out of a plane right before you do that, doing any of this stuff, like right before you take the leap, it's always scary. But once you're up there, I think you're gonna be all right, bro. Like I said, even when you're in your rambles and just trying to like fill time, like dude, you made a great observation and you didn't even like it and you didn't even get the observation. But
Yeah, I feel you on that.
that's still funny, dude. Just being able to be in the moment and improvise. That's another thing too, like being able to improvise with a crowd. Like, hey, you got them working off that joke, but hey, you kind of ran out of something. So just play off your old joke and just like look at this crazy girl in the crowd and be like, yeah, she knows nothing about kids. Look at her. She's probably munching box right now as we speak.
That's another thing. I have done zero crowd work. And then other than last night, like I would say like last night I didn't do technical crowd work. My like quote unquote crowd work was like, how's everybody doing? And then when like nobody did shit, I was like, no, we didn't fucking like, because I feel like that's what happened. Like the host went up there and was like, how's everybody doing? And everybody's like, oh, we like, and she's like, no, how's everybody doing? And then like the comedians were like, yeah, we're here. Like, you know what I mean? The comedians were like excited, but the crowd still wasn't. And then
crowd
like
was like,
throughout the night, like, yeah, like through like 4 or 5 shows, like 3, 4, 5, 4 comedians in up to mine. I'm like, damn, this is gonna be tough. Like this guy got some laughs. But like I said, the guy with the one-liners who was like, they weren't dad jokes, but they were kind of like dad jokes. You know what I mean?
yeah, like
So like they're like he was
safe.
going hard with those. Yeah.
Yeah, safe,
Not
easy
well,
laughs.
not really safe because some of them bombed. Like some of them were kind of lame. Like I said, they were like dad jokes, like legitimate dad jokes. And like some of them were bombs, some of them you had to really think to get, some of them like I said, dad jokes, like the shit you would hear, like, so like if we're at a barbecue and someone was like, you're a comedian, and you're like, yeah, like, what do you think about this?
Hey Dale, looks like you used a quarter inch instead of a half, huh?
Yeah, basically one of the, yeah, like shit like that, like, you know what I mean, like stuff like that, like jokes like that, exactly like that. So some hit, some didn't. And then like when I went up, I like did the same shit as the host, like, how's everybody doing? And they're like, no. I was like, I'm not even gonna fucking start this shit until you guys fucking like get some, like, how are you guys doing? And then everybody was like fucking going. I was like, all right. So anyway, that we now that we got that shit going, like, fucking, you know what I mean? And then that energy, but that brought me out of like, when they started cheering, I stopped feeling nervous, and then I was just able to go. And then when I started going to the racist jokes, I just started laughing at that shit. Like I started laughing at my own joke, but because, all right, so peep this shit. I made the joke. I started with a black joke. Then I started going to the black joke. The black people started dying. Like they thought one motherfucker almost fell out of his chair. All the white people weren't laughing, and you could tell that it was a divided room because of the laughter. So I was like, "Hey, no," and I was like, and I told him, I was like, I'm picking up what you guys are. I'm picking up the looks, and then like that made like, that brought attention to them, so they were trying to like, fuck now, like, you know what I mean? And then they started laughing, and then like I said one thing that was, I don't remember what the fuck it was, but it was like, it was fucking, it was one of the part of the race parts, and one of the white dudes started laughing, so his laugh made me laugh, and him not being able to stop laughing made it hard for me to tell the joke. Like I started focusing so hard on this guy who is so scared to laugh, but now he can't stop laughing to like finish the joke. So like I was laughing through it, and then like I got through it, forgot the other half of the joke, and then continued on my set.
And
But like
was
I
that
was
the
like,
one you were telling me was gonna be on the Amazon?
yeah.
That's funny, dude.
Like, bro, I'm
That's
telling you, like,
funny.
I fucking like, I when I left, I was like, if this is what a comedian is like, I am fucking with this shit. Because I'm telling you, bro, like fucking last night, murder, like bro. This first of all, the dude before me brought me the mic. Walked over with the mic and was like, "Here to the back," and I'm like, "Bro, you're supposed to do that shit on stage." First of all, like I'm not gonna say anything. I get the mic, and he blew one thing, bro. First of all, first mistake. I don't know who the fuck that guy was, but he blew all into the mic. Like his set, he was like,
Oh God! So
all
it's
into this
fucking
bitch, bro.
microphone
So I'm
smell like
like,
hot
hell
garbage.
nah. Dude, I didn't even smell the microphone. I was just like, I walked straight up there. When I had it, I was walking, wiping that shit off on my shirt, walking up there. I don't know if other motherfuckers saw that and that added more to the
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 levity of the
comedy of the show or
situation.
whatever.
Yeah.
But I was like, hell nah. And, dude, the crowd was so tough up until when I performed that the host gave up going up onto the stage. She was like, I'm just gonna introduce people from back here.
Oh
And
my
I
God.
was like she started with me. She went up and like didn't do well. Nobody did well. And then like with me, she was like, when she came up, when I went up, she was just like, she's like, it's rough up there. I can't get up there. I don't know how the fuck y'all are doing it, but give it up to our next comedian, yada 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 yada. And I go up there and I fucking rip that bitch, just fucking
Ah, that's great, dude. Right in her
destroy,
face.
bro. Like
No
no, not even
offense.
like
No, no
not even
offense.
like that, because like that lady was tight as fuck. But I mean, like for what how I felt the week before my set Monday, when I was like, I did good. Like I got
Mm-hmm.
really good laughs. I got good compliments. I got in with like I started being accepted by the local comedians.
Mm-hmm.
And then like to go on last night and fucking like I said, destroy. Like I fucking like for it being that like my fourth, fifth time in doing comedy
Mm-hmm.
to get that reaction, I was like, holy shit. And like I
Good
said, I
shit,
left
man.
like if this is what a comedian is, I need to do this shit. This is what I need to be doing.
Good shit, bro.
Like, yeah. So like I can't wait for the next one. Like I said, sorry for shitting on the Hawaiian Vapor. It was a good club. I love the crowd. The crowd was dope as fuck.
Yeah, no doubt, man. So now that like we'll do like a little mid point segments of plugging, so we can just like plug right now.
Yeah.
So where can they where are you doing comedy at? Where can they find you? Where can you where tell people where you're doing your shows?
I think the next show is gonna be at the Hawaiian Vapor, September 17th.
Mm-hmm.
I have tickets for that on sale right now. If you want to hit me up, I got them. I think it's like $5 a ticket. Um, that place. Oh, that's gonna be our first paid show. That's also be a dope thing too. That's gonna be our first paid show. So I'm
Cool.
excited about that shit. Yeah. That's gonna be the first time I get paid for a show. So
Nice.
I'm fucking stoked. Yeah. What else? Then I have all of October. I have that tour. I think it's like the first week. And then every Monday, just at the Underbar, Monday and Wednesday at the Underbar are the only places I've been going. The Underbar is really the only place I've been going to. The crowd's pretty tight. Um, from what I've been told, there's not that many Vancouver comics, and that's usually where they all go. So like if I can get in good with a Vancouver crowd or Vancouver comics and get help writing jokes, or like, you know what I mean, maybe making things funny
Mm-hmm.
when they necessarily aren't, like, because bro, some motherfuckers, dude, some of these fucking people up here fucking murderers, and I'll see how they fucking do it. So
Nice.
yeah, like dude, you got that message of the Australian I sent you?
No.
Oh bro,
I have to look.
dude.
I have to look at my dude. I don't have notifications on my phone, so I don't know shit.
Oh, for real, you took them off?
I turned them. Well, I never turned them on. I when I switch my phone, I don't notifications go to my phone,
Oh, nice.
and my life
Hell
is
yeah.
better for it.
Yeah, I don't blame you. That's just I'll probably do the same shit to my phone.
But yeah. So yeah, they can catch you at the Underbar, and where's your Instagram and Twitter?
At real black _ magic. On Instagram and Twitter.
Nice. And then you guys can always catch me at on my Twitter. It's at Frizz3, and then my Instagram is at Frizz3, and you can catch my Twitch stream at FrizCast, and my YouTube. I on the Streamfield YouTube channel. I haven't been streaming lately. I've been trying to set up my Switch for streams. I have a capture card around here somewhere. I just need more things so I can start streaming on my Switch. So other than that, just find me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, all the good stuff.
Hey, that fucking Grand Theft Auto fucking thing, that should help me out so much.
What's that?
Your Grand Theft Auto fucking stream?
Oh, the KO Perico thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's easy as shit, dude. Like the only problem with doing that is the setup missions are fucking hassle, dude. It's just like after you do it for the third time, you just want to like drive your head through a wall.
Fuck yeah, dude.
But it's easy once you like know what to do. If you have like two people, it's even way better because you can just rob this fool blind.
Yeah,
But
when both people know what the fuck they're doing.
yeah, you can just like open up the doors, just bang bang, steal the gold, go downstairs, cut open the safe, easy money, and then you just literally run off the side of the cliff and just swim away.
Have you started a motorcycle club on there yet?
Yeah, I have. I've pretty much all the businesses, I think, except the arcade.
Shit.
The only one I don't have is the arcade.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, I only have the I think it's money laundering one.
I have the cocaine, bro. Because if you if you buy a cocaine business and you let it build up all the way and you have two people to like do the shit, you can get $1 million easy.
Damn.
Just from cocaine.
I want to do weed.
Yeah, I do the stuff that makes money. Like,
yeah,
if I wanted to have a real criminal enterprise, I would not do cocaine and weed. I would not do cocaine and all that other stuff. I would strictly go with forging documents and weed.
Yeah, that's the one I have. Forging documents. Forging documents is the one I have.
Yeah, that's always a fun one. But like it's weird, dude, because like they nerfed a bunch of that stuff, and so it really didn't make money for a long time. So nobody really did it.
Yeah.
But they just redid this patch, and now like all that stuff is kind of more fun to use, and it's actually worth playing again. So it's fun. I've been like dipping my toes back into Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
But I haven't really like gone full steam into it yet.
I try to upload because I had to undownload it so I could put fucking NBA 2K2 on my shit. And I mean 2K22, and fucking I tried re-downloading it and my kid scratched my fucking disc. So it got to like 56% and it's like can't read the disc anymore. So now that's just stuck on 56% saying it's ready to start, but every time I try to start it, it's like we're on 56%.
Sucks. Always download digital. Always download games from digital now.
I'm always scared that they're gonna lose them.
Nah, here's the thing with digital. Like you'll never lose them as long as you have access to like the account that you play on. So as long as you have access to the account that you play on, you should be fine.
Yeah, I mean that's that I'll lose them.
You gotta write them down, bro. It's like PlayStation, and then like tack it to the fucking wall.
Yeah.
And, like make a whole new email just for a fucking PlayStation account. I tell people to make a whole new email for anytime you set up like a new like console or something, because you want to be able to track all the stuff that you buy from like the service or whatnot. And then so it's like if you make a new account and just set it for that, like okay, this email goes to your PlayStation, and then you just write down your email, because you can set up multiple accounts on Google.
For Xbox, it has a separate account. It does it does Outlook or whatever.
Yeah, I pretty much have an Outlook account for when I had Xbox, because like you said, it makes an account for you. So like my old Xbox account, I don't even have an Xbox, bro. I haven't had that shit since like 2012, and she was just like F Tyrann. That's what my like Xbox name was. Yeah,
so I mean, it's pretty fucking. I don't know. I'm just always scared I'm gonna lose it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, as long as like I said, bro, you got the technology, you can always write it down in your notes. But like I said, if you go digital, because you have young kids, they'll never fuck up the discs.
That is true.
It's like just a way to keep.
That is fucking facts.
Only bad thing, like I said about it, is you can't trade in games anymore, which that's kind of shitty.
But I mean, I don't know. I haven't traded in games since I was fucking little. To be honest with you, last time I traded in games,
And then it doesn't matter because I pretty much have like a great digital library of games, And when you have them digitally, you don't have to keep them on your like hard drive. You can like delete them whenever you want and just get them back. Like I delete games all the time to make room for new games that come out or like games that I don't really play anymore. So shit, dude, I have games going back all the way like 2012 or 2016 when they started doing PlayStation Plus.
You want to hear? You want to know how much of a fucked up father I am?
How much?
I am worried about losing games, so I buy myself the hard copies, but I digitally download my kids' games.
That's amazing.
Hoping that
they lose that shit.
They lose that shit. It's just gone. Disappears. Right? And then
like,
I do about it.
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah,
it's gone. Away. It's gone.
Yeah.
You lost the password. I told you don't sign out. Why'd you sign out?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's another thing too. I don't know how to sign out on my Xbox. Like, yeah, I don't know. Even when I got locked, because like when I don't have Xbox Live, it'll be like fucking sign in, and then when I try to sign in, it'll be like you don't have Xbox Live, kicking it the fuck out.
Yeah,
so it's like
I pretty much I just found out I was banned. I just pretty much found out I was banned on Fortnite on the Switch.
You play Fortnite?
I did. I wanted to play it on the Switch because it's one of the games that my buddy has, and he has a Switch. And so I was like, hey, what do you play? And he's like, well, I play Overwatch, Fortnite, pretty much all the games that are free. So he's like, I play Overwatch, Fortnite, and you play something else. But because they have the 0 build mode now. They don't have the shit where it's like builds and all that shit. So I was like, fuck it, I'll try it again. So I downloaded it on my Switch and I found out I was banned. I was like, I don't know fucking why, but I'm like, well, sorry, bro, I can't play Fortnite.
That's fucking wild. I wonder why they banned you.
I dodged that fucking bullet. I'll just tell you that.
Fuck, that's wild as fuck. I wonder why they banned you though. Like, I really want to fuck.
Did you say bad words on there? Probably.
Did you call somebody F word?
I probably said the N word. I don't know.
No, Nintendo's what? Japanese, Chinese, Japanese, right?
Japanese.
I don't think they mind that over there.
Nah, they probably don't. I probably drew a penis in like the gun, like like when the bullets hit the ground. I probably drew a penis in like the bullet holes.
And they're like, no have here.
We are conservative. You cannot have this here.
We know how homo here. No homo here.
No. Oh shit, we're being racist. Damn, we're being racist as fuck.
That's my comedy, dude. That's my comedy. I have dark racist comedy. So when I go up there and do, I make fun of all races. Yeah. So that's how things work. Man.
Well, shit, dude. What else you get? What else are we going to talk about tonight?
I don't know. Did you watch the fucking UFC fights the other day? Last night?
I took my wife to dinner and they had them playing. Where'd you guys go? We went to Red Robin.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So they were playing the Dodger game and they were playing the fights. So occasionally I would look up, but I did see somebody get beat the fuck up against the cage. That was kind of cool.
Damn. I was also a shit comedian and audience. Remember last night I was watching the fights before my set. So yeah, I felt bad.
It was good. It was good from what I saw.
Yeah, I watched Kamaru Usman's brother knock the fuck out of somebody. Like lying. And he looks huge.
Fighting. Yeah, Usman. I was wondering if they were related.
Yeah, I think if it's his younger brother, holy shit.
I didn't want to assume.
Why? Because they're black?
Last name is Usman. Both from Nigeria. I was like, well, they might have a lot of Usmans there, so you never know.
Yeah, who the fuck knows? I don't know. But I don't know.
It's just like I don't assume like fighters named Rodriguez are related.
That is true.
They might be related.
I think some of them are. I don't know about all of them. And some of the fighters, I don't know. That's weird as fuck. That you're right. But yeah, the only reason
I don't assume all the Mohammeds are related either.
I think they are though.
I'm not sure on that one.
I think Like
Could you
the other
imagine?
ones,
Could you imagine like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar have the same name as some other guy named Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and they like that'd be crazy, dude. It's like I bet you they get their mails mixed up all the time.
like
It's
their
like,
cousins.
hey Kareem, it's Kareem. Yeah, the one that lives in Ohio. Yeah, somehow I got your packages mixed up with mine again. Um, Tough break, pal. I'm gonna keep this championship ring that the Lakers sent you.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, I don't know if that happens, but I'm pretty sure there are people out there with the same name. Like I don't know if you like a while back there was a football player named Will Smith.
Oh yeah,
Like, can you imagine like if he got a fucking Academy Award sent to his house and he's
that'd be
like,
hilarious. I would
"The
not.
fuck is this?"
I would stay silent about it for life
I'll
and be
keep.
like,
Oh,
"Yo,
so
check it."
one of the big controversies last night for the UFC was they Jamal Hill. He fought last night in the main event.
Mm.
I think main event or co-main event. He fought last night, and uh, they use his picture for the promotion for Kamaru Usman versus Leon Edwards. Like it's a picture. Like I put it on my Instagram. It's a picture of the Kamaru Usman. Like it's a legit like UFC 270 or two
That's
whatever
funny.
picture of Kamaru Usman and then Jamal Hill. Uh, but it's not. It says Leon Edwards instead of Jamal Hill, but it's a picture of Jamal Hill, and
Okay,
it's
I
like
thought I saw
fuck. That's
something.
fucked. Like and
I
it was
thought I saw something.
posted by the yeah, it was posted by yeah, it was posted by the UFC. So like it was made and sent out by the UFC and promoted by the UFC like that. So whoever did it fucked up bad.
That's
But it's
so
like how
funny.
dope would like how crazy of a storyline would this be if Leon Edwards beats Kamaru Usman? They keep using the Jamal Hill photo. They put the title on Jamal Hill, but in real life, Jamal Hill never wins the title.
That'd be awful.
That'd be wild as fuck.
That'd be so crazy.
But that's funny as fuck that they fucked up that bad that they have a picture of somebody else on there with
So
that.
speaking of the fight game, I don't think we should announce. I think we shouldn't announce it because it's a pretty big deal.
Oh yeah.
We have
Let me put
we have a surprise for everybody on our next podcast, and
we have an extremely special guest.
you're gonna want to get your internet fucking situation fixed, bro, because this shit you're not gonna want to be cutting in and out.
I know. I'm gonna figure some shit out.
bro, because like
I'm fucking excited.
I'm really excited for our next guest. I'm not gonna spoil it for nobody, but our next guest has been on the JRE before.
Yeah, twice.
So I'm excited to talk to this dude.
Did you listen to his interviews before to try?
No, like I said, I'm gonna do my homework on this guy because
tonight while you're busting on your missions,
Mhm.
you need something to listen to.
That's exactly what I'm doing right now, bro. Because like I said, this baby could come any minute. So I'm gonna make sure that I'm up to date on everything. I have questions lined up for this dude. It's probably gonna be softball interview, you know, like I'm like what inspired you? Like
I'm so fucking scared.
Like, bro, you need to come in with like the high end questions, like the technical questions. I'll come in with the softball, like, hey, what was your inspiration for fighting? Shit like that, you know? And then you could come in with like the real fight game questions. That's what I'm thinking we run this.
Oh, dude, I don't know. I'm fucking fuck, dude. I don't know. Like, cause like dude, I don't know. I'm such a big fan. I don't know what to do.
It's fine, dude. Don't fangirl on me. But anyway,
I'm already
we're definitely having
how many times I read
special.
the DMs? Do you know how many times I read the DMs?
Dude, you probably
I just back to myself.
Bro, you probably just looked at him and you're like, oh my god.
No. I'm not gonna be like that. I've met him in person before. Like,
oh, that's even better, dude.
Yeah. Like I mean,
that's even better.
Like, but bro, what I'm saying is just fucking wild. Like I can't believe
I'm sure it is, dude. Like this is a big deal for me too, because like I'm like I love martial arts, bro. Like I've just always been a fan of martial arts. Like I've always been a fan of comedy, just because they've always been like accessible to me. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, as far as like kung fu films and like martial art or comedy, it's pretty much the only two movies and only two things I watched when I was growing up. So it's like I have a deep admiration for anybody who does martial arts. And like I just want to learn everything about what they know about it. and just like understand where they come from when they like, I guess you would say when they, partake in it, because dude, it's an art form, and it's you got to treat it as such.
Oh yeah. And yeah, dude, that's why I'm excited about who we're having, because dude. And another thing that's dope too is he's also an amazing artist. Like he tried, like dude, I'm telling you, like I'm fucking excited. Like I'm excited. Yeah, I'm fucking excited. Hopefully, my excitement can rub off on the people listening, so they can be like, "Holy fuck!"
But I'm telling you guys do not want to miss our next episode, because
and tell everybody you can
share this shit.
You guys are not gonna want to miss this shit. Yeah,
I'm telling you,
you're not gonna miss next week's episode. You guys don't want to miss any episode, actually, but for sure,
next week's episode is definitely where we're gonna start coming to our stride with the Don't Say That. We're gonna really try to start getting guests on here. We don't have anything meaningful to say here. We just want them to come on here and just like talk about what they're up to, talk about what they're doing, what they're promoting. And dude, I just want people to I just want to smoke a bowl with some people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit. Cheers, Java, man.
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm excited to be able to talk to this person. Like, this is like one of those things where, like, if you could sit down and talk to your heroes, what would you do? This is like legitimately one of those things. That's like how the kind of like the situation like I put us in is like I get to like sit here and talk to one of my heroes, which is fucking nuts.
That's cool, man. That's really cool.
Which,
I mean, just for somebody,
it's crazy.
Just to be able to talk to somebody you admire like that is just like in a league of their own. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
I mean, huge inspiration when I was fighting. Huge inspiration when I was fighting.
I'm gonna start busting my missions because it's already 10 o'clock.
Oh yeah, sorry, 10 o'clock. Yeah.
I'm gonna get this chopped up, uploaded, and we're definitely gonna see everybody next week on Don't Say That again. I'm Frizz. You can catch me at at FrizCast. Just look me up on FrizCast. I got that. Tell everybody where they can find you again and where you're doing your comedy at.
First off, shout out to Frizz. Don't forget to check out the FrizCast on Twitch and on the YouTube Streamfield YouTube channel. You don't want to miss that shit. Like I said, that Grand Theft Auto stream we did last time helped me complete that help me do the mission, got me some extra bucks. So
Zang.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Shout out to you for that. But you can catch me September 17th at the I think Hawaiian Vapor 90 on Hawaii 99 Hawaiian Vapor on Highway 99 in Vancouver, Washington. Also at the Underbar every Monday for the open mics there. I'll be working material, practicing new shit, most likely just working regular shit I got to make it funnier. But you can catch me there. Also on Instagram, Twitter at realblack_magic. That's all. That's pretty much it for me. Yeah, don't forget to tune in next week though, dude. Fuck.
Hell yeah,
I'm excited about that shit.
Everybody, again, this is Don't Say That. Peace.
Thanks for joining us. Later.